Guys, I'm recording the session myself, so I'm going to record it with two different apps. So chances are I'll have the recording. I'm just going to upload it anyways. By the way, we got a website, so all of our recordings are going to be on the website. I've already uploaded the first recording to the website. I just haven't given you guys access to it yet. We're going to get started in about 5 minutes. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask them in the chat right now. All right, guys, 3 minutes, we're started. Is a place to learn the shoe models because is like the sellers just put Jordans. Bradley, we're going to talk about all that stuff today. I'm not going to be able to give anybody permission to record through Zoom because I don't know how to do that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, if you're in this chat, go ahead and mute your mic until I say you can unmute it. Somebody's mic. Who is that? It was you, Michael. All right. So how many of you have watched the 47-minute video? I think a lot of people have had problems with the video because they don't realize that they got to download it. You got to download the video. It's not a 15-minute video, it's a 47-minute video. And it kind of covers everything that we're going to cover today. And if you've watched the video, you will pretty much understand that it's pretty short, it's pretty simple. There's nothing too complicated about it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this thing out. It's my first time using this. What in the hell? Oh, duh. Now where is the chat? Hold on. Pardon me, guys. I'm trying to figure this software out. What the hell? There we go. All right, let me disable the screen share for a second. I'm having some problems seeing the chat. Look, guys, this is a pretty simple thing to do. It's not really complicated. I think a lot of you are complicating it. It's something that you can make money really fast. I am having the hardest time. All right, forget it. This is what we're gonna do. I'm trying to show you guys my screen, but I can't see the chat. So look, you guys are gonna be talking in the chat. I got a lot of stuff I gotta say anyways, a lot of stuff I gotta go over. So I'm not gonna be answering any questions. I'm not gonna be looking at the chat. If you can hear me right now, say that you can hear me so that I know. And then I'm just gonna move forward.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, let's do it. And can you see my screen?
I see your mouse, but no screen.
I can see. Oh, never mind.
What the hell is up with this thing? All right, you guys should be able to see my screen, right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see.
You banging everything? Yes, you guys can see it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, so we got a lot of different suppliers. Let's go through the supplier list. And I want to be very clear with you guys how to do this. This is one of those businesses where you're going to see how crazy this is really fast. So let's go over the instructions, everything from step 1 to step 10. So the first thing you need to do is you need to download the Western Union app. You need to download the WeChat app. You need to download WhatsApp. You need to create all these little selling apps. You need to join all the little selling apps that you can. In fact, there's a couple of these that I know I don't even have right now. So I'm going to make sure that I have it. Hold on. There's a couple people that are having a problem getting in. So while you guys are doing that, joining all these, I know you haven't joined all of them. Actually join them right now. This is a workshop. I want you to actually download all these apps: Poshmark, Bonanza, Depop, Shopok, Mercari, Letgo, OfferUp, all that stuff. That's the most important part. You really need to download those first. Sorry, guys. I got to help these people get into the meeting. There's a bunch of people that can't get in.
I just wanted to say, I think for the people that you sent the link in the messenger chat, that one's not working, but the one on your Facebook page works.
What happened is I sent the message and it had a space in the password, and they're putting the wrong password in, I think.
Yeah, I figured.
What's it called?
All right, guys. Yeah, this kind of stuff, you guys got to think. Like, if I'm posting a meeting, it's going to be on my wall. You know, it's going to be on my wall always. All right. Yeah, I can't. I can't just not let these people in. God damn. All right, guys. I don't care. I can't help anybody else. This meeting's recorded. So have you guys got all the Poshmark, Bonanza, get all that stuff? You guys, you got it?
Remember, I'm your boss, right?
No, nobody can get on that hasn't paid because there's a password. You guys got it? You done?
Okay.
You didn't have to put in a password. Well, everybody here paid. Actually, Mark Miller. I'm not gonna, oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna take anybody off. I think I screwed somebody up. You guys are screwing me up. Mark, can you do me a favor? Can you send me an email or can you send me a message on Facebook, please? I'm just trying to verify that there actually is a password on the meeting. It looks like there is. There's a couple names that I gotta check. Yeah, Maya, can you do the same thing, Maya? Can you send me a message on Facebook? Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, just Maya and Mark Miller. And who's this? John. John, can you do the same thing? John E, can you do that? Yeah, because it looks like there's a couple people in here that I didn't invite. Not saying that that's you guys. I just need to make sure. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Okay. How? Yeah, there is people that can just jump on here. So you guys didn't have to put a password? Oh. All right, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the link down and we're going to get started. And I'm going to kick everybody else out. All right, there we go. That's it. If you made it and I didn't spot you, then you know, you're lucky. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not gonna kick nobody out. You made it. You're good. All right, you're good. If you're on the mic, please go ahead and mute any sound. Gretchen, can you please mute your mic? Okay. I got it. Don't worry. There's a couple. I don't mean to mute everybody's mic, but there's a lot of audio. Matthew, please mute your mic. Yo, come on, let's get going. All right. So this is all you guys got to do. It's really not that hard, okay? We could really sum this training up in 5 minutes, but this one's going to be a little bit more detailed. I'm going to show you guys some items that I have posted. But what I don't want you guys to do is I don't want you to take this list and think that it's all that you can post. So if this is the first time that you have jumped on with me, guys, mute your mic. Come on, mute your mic. I'm gonna have to mute your mic if you can't mute your own mic, and then you're not gonna be able to ask any questions. If this is your first time jumping on here with me and you've never met me before, I'm Jamal Johnson. We're going to be doing a lot of these trainings. So I know you guys have 50,000 questions that you want to ask, but just know that when we do the next webinar, or when you guys get access to the membership site, most of those questions are going to get answered anyways. But we're going to be doing these webinars every couple of days as new members come in, because new members need to kind of be told exactly what to do. So the first thing that you guys need to do is you need to understand how eBay, how PayPal, how Bonanza, and all these other sites work. First of all, these sites are basically tracking you by your IP address, by the address that you put in the website. They're tracking you by what's known as flash cookies, and flash cookies are tracked through Adobe, and they're also tracking you through your first and last name and your phone number and all that other stuff. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find an eBay account and a PayPal account if you want to start selling like your first day, because eBay is the place to sell, hands down. If you want to make money today, you need to sell on eBay. Okay. Yeah, let's not throw any advertisements or nothing like that into the chat. But look, if you guys have problems getting a fresh PayPal account or getting a fresh eBay account, then all you have to do is go on your phone, put your phone on airplane mode, delete all the cookies on Safari, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And then make a fresh new email account, make a fresh phone number. Like you can get an app, like there's a app called Burner. It will give you a fresh phone number, and then you'll just create a new eBay account, a new PayPal account. Well, I wouldn't say create a new PayPal account. If you have a problem with PayPal, then you're going to have to ask me how to help you with that, because you got to get creative to get around PayPal. But as far as, getting around like eBay, getting around, getting around all of these websites, Bonanza, the truth is, and what I'm telling you guys is, if you can just list an item, because we have a whole drop shipping solution, you don't have to have the item on hand. You don't have to have it in your house. You don't have to buy the item and ship it to your house and then list it on eBay or Poshmark. You can list the item, and then once you get bids for the item, then you need to start shopping around for the supplier. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. For example, I have items that I'm already ordering right now because see, this isn't my eBay account, because I actually have multiple accounts, and the more accounts you can get access to, the more money you can make. So like, let's say, for example, this pair of shoes right here. It's the Off-White X Nike Air Jordan 1 Chicago Retro High OG Off-White size 10. Feel free to write that down. That's a really good shoe. It sells really well. For those of you who have, oops, I didn't mean to send that directly to Mark. Whoops. For those of you who see that, write it down. Someone posted in the chat. That's a really good shoe. I don't know why these are the only shoes you guys can see. I'm going to show you guys everything I have listed. This is all from this week, guys. All this stuff is from the last 3 days. This account is 3 days fucking old, okay? 3 days old. It's not an old account. My friend had an aged eBay account, and this is it. He processes all my payments. We kind of work together on this. So these are the types of stuff that I post. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy, but this account is aged. This is not, you don't see a bunch of crazy shoes. I post the same stuff and they sell over and over again. I don't have a lot of stuff on there, but you know, these are examples of some really good shoes that you will make a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and post, you know, what the hell? I'm trying to post in the chat, but I'm having a problem. So yeah, you guys can see what I got. You know, I'm not really supposed to be showing you guys exactly what I'm posting. You guys could be jacking me for my business right now, but I'm trying to help you guys out a little bit. So, you know, I'm not going to give you every single item I'm ever going to list, but right now you get the broad idea. I got the Jordan 1 Chicago's. I got the Nike Air Jordan Retro 11s. I have Air Jordan 1 Retro High. I have Jordan 1s. And I get all these from the same seller because they have the authentic one. I got the Jordan 11s. I'm playing with the Gucci sandals. I'm careful with those because you know, eBay is kind of funny with Louis Vuitton and Gucci and stuff like that. But this is a pretty old account. I get offers all the time, guys. These aren't the only sales that I make. I get offers all the time. I just got an offer. Did I? I get a lot of bids, you know. It's really, and that's how I talk to people. If they want a receipt, I don't know if it's going to come with the receipt. I'm drop shipping it. So I just put, nope, as is, 100% brand new. Tags still on the shoe. And I don't jump through hoops. Most of all this stuff is about not jumping through hoops, okay? It's about not jumping through hoops. I'm going to teach you guys something. What I'm going to teach you right now, this is going to make you so much freaking money that I'm only going to teach you this for 2 minutes and then I'm going to stop. Those of you who catch this, you're going to make a lot of money. Those of you who don't, well, you're going to have to watch the training again. You weren't paying attention. Whenever you list an item on eBay that you know, are drop shipping, we can drop ship any kind of quantity of those items. So there's going to be people who shoot you offers all the time, whereas you can make deals with them and you can take the offer right then and there. And then, you know, you can just list the item or you can not take the item down. You can keep the item up and you can sell the item as many times as you want. And they can send you as many offers as they want for as many kinds of shoes as they want. And as you start to post these shoes, and as you start to post, I don't want to just say shoes. I just like shoes because they sell fast. And, you know, if you have a good account, then you're not going to get into any kind of crazy trouble. And we have the good ones. But, you know, as you start to sell stuff on here, you get a lot of offers. You get a lot of bids. You get a lot of people who just want to, you know, buy it now. You get a lot of people who you can invoice through PayPal. And, you know, you could take care of the transaction that way. You know, some of you are slick like that. You can make a lot of money just putting your shoes on eBay and acting like a fucking marketplace. That's all you got to do. I'm not going to explain that because it makes me a lot of money. I just told you how to do it. If you're smart, if you're a business person, I know people like Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of you who know what I'm talking about. You'll make a lot of money just knowing your numbers, knowing how much things cost, knowing what you can do, and just doing it, and not being out of your comfort zone, not taking on things that you can't truly do. You just say you can do. No, we don't do that. You will get good offers. You'll get great customers. You'll make great profits from day one. I've already made almost $10,000 this week. 4 days into this week. 4 days into this week. I'm already up almost 10 grand. Probably made like 7 or 8K in the last 4 days. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to go to Facebook. So all you really have to do when you go through these different suppliers, you have these apps. Where is the Facebook list? You want to add all these people on Facebook, and the people that I like to go to are all of them. They all have good stuff. You know, you shop around. Go through all the suppliers. They got stuff on their Facebook wall. All the stuff that they have, you can drop ship. These guys, they do drop shipping really well. This girl, she's really good. She does stuff real fast. She's, fast at responding. I'm not going to tell you who to go through because, I don't want to tell people who to go through just so that you're not getting scammed or anything like that. And they have the items right then and there on their wall. You see what they look like, whatever they have, that's what it is. If you want it, you want it. It's sometimes good to ship things to your house first if you've never bought the item and you don't know what you're going to unpack before you drop ship it to someone. To be honest with you, if you don't care, you shouldn't really, if you have a bit of money, you shouldn't really care if you get a return because all returns are just going to get returned to your house. And by the time they get to your house, you will have sold the item already. And you can sell all of these items for profit as long as you can get them to some house in the United States. So you shouldn't really worry about returns. The profits are extremely high. I mean, look at the shoes. I mean, so you send this pair of shoes to somebody, they're happy. They're very happy. These guys, they have the good shoes. I don't like to dabble too much with Louis Vuitton, especially Louis Vuitton from like China, but I don't know. I'm not big on doing the whole Louis Vuitton shoes and stuff on eBay. It's just played out. There's a lot of replicas on there. You can get your account in trouble. Louis Vuitton is really strict about like sellers and stuff like that. Chanel shoes are cool. You always want to kind of see what's trendy. If you're not good at doing that, just to let you know, I'm really good at picking out products. I actually know like all the products that are really good, but I'm not going to just send you products. If you want a lot of products, you can ask me or you can shoot me a couple $100 and I can get you like 400 products that you can use that are selling really high. Cause I have, software and all types of stuff that does that. It gets all the data for me. And, I know exactly what's selling, and it's not just shoes that sells. Shoes is actually not the biggest selling niche. But see, these shoes right here, these are the people who make the shoes. I'm not telling you anything that's not true. They actually make the shoes. There's been times that I have hit up the supplier, asked them to send me a pair of a certain shoe, and they're like, okay, well, we got to hit up the factory. They got to make them. And then it's going to take 7 to 10 days to get to you. And I'm like, okay, you're making it. That's beautiful. It's like getting a car with 0 miles on it. But the point is, you're getting the actual shoes. They have the actual blueprints. These are the same people who actually make the shoes for Nike. So they are the same shoes, okay? It's not, some cheap replica. There's a difference between replica and the original manufacturer. These are the original manufacturers. So you can get really good deals. They tell you how much the sizes are and everything like that. And they speak good English. All you got to do is send them a picture of whatever it is you need. And you can just say, hey, I'm going to be doing business with you in a couple days. Do you have these on hand? Yes, no. If you talk to them, I want you to say, Jamal Johnson referred me. Do me that favor. If you put these on eBay and you sell these and this comes in the mail with all this, are you going to be pissed off and say, what the hell did I just get? No, you're going to put your feet in the shoes and you're going to go start walking around. You're going to go to the mall. You're going to scrape the bottom of those soles. You're going to take them out. You're going to use them, and you're not going to want to send them back. Not these. Not these. You ain't going to find those nowhere else. The same for these types of shoes. I mean, you might not know what they're called, but if you can find the box, boom, Air Jordan 11 low cool gray. Let's see what those are going for. This is what I do. I go to Air Jordan 11 cool gray. Look, guys, I'm sharing with you guys because I love you guys. I want you guys to make money. Karen, how much money have you made? How much in sales have you done since 2 days ago when you went on the first webinar? And if David is in here, I don't know if David's on here, but one webinar, and I've already got a couple students that have had $2,000, $1,500. I know Karen's done 1,500 plus. David's done like 2,000. I think you have more, Karen, because you have some referral fees that I'm paying out, like at least a couple hundred. So you're like pretty much at like the 2K. So, I mean, this course has been out for a couple days to you guys, and I've already gotten so many customers say that they have bids on all their items. See, here's the thing. When you find a shoe like this, it doesn't really have that much markup, $200, $220. I wouldn't dabble with a shoe like that. It's not really selling like crazy. But see, it's $120. That's pretty much how much a shoe actually is. See, they're selling you the actual shoe. These are the actual shoe. You get that to somebody's house, and you probably sold this shoe to them for $450. That's how much they want the shoe. And this is why, because these shoes get sold out, and you can't get them in stores anymore. Once they sell out, that's it. And the value of the shoes goes up. So you want to just basically find some good products. You want to find the names of them. You want to shop around. You don't want to get too crazy. You can do name brand. You can do shoes. You can do bags. You can do, jewelry, but jewelry isn't too good. You can do high-end items if you want to do high-end items. You can do whatever you want. There's nobody who's going to tell you that you can't. Now, once you sell the item, however, you need to make sure that you fulfill the item. Obviously, you can't just sell an item and then sit on people's money. So, so you need to, kind of be smart when it comes to how you post your items, how you post your listings. And this is what I mean. By a show of hands, how many of you, well, not hands, but how many of you have an eBay account that is more than 6 months old? And if you don't, say no. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hello? What's up? Yeah. No? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, if you have an old eBay account, then you can kind of do whatever you want. You can post, you want to start posting slow. Like, look, guys, take notes what I'm saying here, all right? You want to start posting kind of slow. You want to start posting like maybe 2, 3, 4 items a day. And you want them to be those types of items that you can buy for like $65. You want to make items start off low so that eBay kind of thinks that you're not asking for much, that you're just, you know, a regular seller, so that way you kind of creep in from below the radar. And you want to make sure that your PayPal account is freaking not limited, like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, sorry, there's somebody in here that I got to put out. No offense, but you didn't pay for it, so. This is a paid meeting, so if you get kicked out right now, no offense, no offense. Oh. Yeah. That's just what kings do. If he got kicked out, then, you know, he'll be able to get back in. Anyways, guys, you got to give me 1 second. I got to call a Lyft for my wife. All right. So, any questions so far? How do you figure the names of the shoes if they don't have a box? If they don't have a box and you can't find out the name of it, then just, yeah, do a Google search or don't sell the shoes. You know, find out what the shoes are before you just list them. You know what, Mark? I noticed that you joined back again. I kind of said that you didn't pay, so if you didn't pay, then you need to verify that you paid, or else you can't be in the group. So I'm going to kick you out again. No offense. you need to send me a screenshot that you paid to my Facebook if you want to come back in, or else this is going to keep happening. Fuck people, man. You want to use why do I use a merchant account? I use a merchant because PayPal takes too much money from me. So I use his PayPal. I pay him some money. He helps me out. And yeah, I do not recommend to only sell in the US. There's a lot of people who want these shoes. They're from all over the world. You can use your friend's old email account. All right. I'll even make a deal with you guys. If you want me to manage your account and throw some listings on there and really help you closely, then we can work something out. But other than that, these meetings right here, this is where you're going to get your products from me. I don't want you guys to inbox me all day long, sending me like a gazillion messages. I'm trying to make money. I'm teaching you guys how to make money on the webinars. That's what the webinars are for. So you got to ask all your questions. Selling on Instagram is great, but the only thing about selling on Instagram and selling on Poshmark and Bonanza and all those sites, you can sell these things so hard if you just start ordering them until they get to your house. They take like 3 days to get to your house. Do you know that? This stuff takes like 3 to 5 days. And you can basically just drop ship the items to the customer if you think that they don't mind them coming from, Asia, or you can send them to your house and overnight them to the customer and just mark them as shipped as soon as you get the tracking number from your supplier. That's your choice. But if you are making sales, you cannot put their eBay account in your name. Yes, you can. I can see your message, Matthew. You can buy an eBay account. Just Google it. Find an eBay account that you can buy. Just use Google. Buy eBay account. Simple as that. 3 to 5 delivery days to get to your customer. 3 to 5 is correct. And if you got suspended, okay, guys, I'm going to make an example out of Matthew, my friend. He got suspended today because he had a brand new account. And then please tell them what you post. Well, he had a brand new account and he posted a shoe it was a pair of Jordans. And I don't know if he posted any other shoes, but it was like a high-end pair of shoes, like, one of those $1,500 pair of Jordans at the end of the auction, what it's supposed to be going for. Those are not the first types of items you want to post on a brand new account because his account is brand new. When you do that, eBay automatically flags your account and you will get suspended, and they will ask you to verify the invoices for the shoes or whatever from your supplier or whatever. However, they want you to fulfill the order if you got an order, or they might just take you down right then and there. Because when you do stuff on the internet, first of all, you have to do it in stealth. When you do this kind of stuff, you just have to do it in stealth. Why? Because when you're surfing around the internet, you got all these different IP addresses, all these different cookies. If you're logging in from one account to another account, now those two accounts are linked together. You know what I'm saying? And, you don't really want your account to be linked with anything else, because if one thing happens to somebody's account, then it happens to the other account too, because they think that it's the same user. So if you're using your TGRA email, but you have a Beauty Designs email that has another eBay account with the same name and a different PayPal, and you got one PayPal here, one PayPal there, and you're just switching between them posting, you're going to be the first one who comes back to me like, I got my account limited. What do I do, Jamal? This doesn't make sense. And I'm going to just tell you, well, you know, you got caught. There's nothing more you can do except buy another account and then do it again and don't get caught. That's all you got to do. And when you get caught, you can't make another account with your name and the same address, but you can put an account in your name and you can use a different address. And there's ways that you can get virtual addresses, virtual credit cards, like debit cards, gift cards to put on the PayPal and the eBay account so that it registers. Hold on, guys. I gotta tell my wife to go outside. Yeah, you can do all that stuff. It's super easy. But the amount of money that you guys are going to make is directly determined by how well you are at getting around, being limited on PayPal, getting around, being limited, how greedy you aren't. Because if you're not super greedy, then you'll do really good at this, you know. Okay, don't say illegal. I didn't say illegal. I said stealth. Stealth meaning you're always surfing the web clean. Whenever you log in from one account to another account, you need to clear your cookies and your IP address so that you're not getting your accounts banned or anything like that. That's what I mean by stealth. That's what it's called. I'm saying it because that's what it's called. If you look it up, it's called stealth. It's like some black hat stuff that if you don't, know about that world, then there's a lot of stuff that I know how to do on the internet. That's just super cool. You can make a lot of money doing it, and it'll come in handy for you people who want to scale up, who you make a couple sales, you made $1,500. Now you want to learn how to make $15,000. You know, there's ways to do that. But the way to not do it is to think, oh, well, I'm just going to pick the most cheapest item on here and sell it for the most expensive price. Now, we can go over on Topkicks. This is a cool website, topkicks.us. I don't actually shop on here that often, just because, I actually like to talk to the suppliers. I don't like to deal with websites too much. That's just me. It's kind of weird, but I think they put a little bit of a markup on some of their products. But they have a lot of items, and the beauty is they have the names of them. Like you see these right here. These are $1,400. and but these shoes are like $20,000, and they make them. So this is the manufacturer. Basically, they get them from the actual manufacturer. They're actually out there. That's where these come from. And I swear I saw these sell for $3,000 on eBay. Someone got them from this exact supplier, and then he bought them for $1,400. But if you do that, here's the truth. You will not last. I'm telling you how to fail. This is the blueprint to failing, is to buy these shoes and, or not buy them and list them on eBay and get your account flagged. And then you're the one person who didn't make any money because you went for the juggler. And then look at us. We're selling these Adidas Yeezy Boosts and we're laughing to the bank all day because these come straight from the supplier and we're buying them for $170. But here's the beauty. We're listing these shoes. We're not buying them. See, what I actually do is I just go here. I grab all their info off the side, the WeChat. I literally add them everywhere. Listen. Please, come on, Edwin. How dumb of a question is that? Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. I don't sell Marty McFlies. Why would I have the pictures? I'm telling you, you can sell endless amounts of shoes. So you can go get the pictures from Google. or anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything, any item that you see here, like these. I've never heard of these in my life. They're $240. So I know that there has to be some markup. Look at the shoes. Look at what they look like. Take the photos. Just jack them. Just take the photos. Okay, there's a photo right there. You know? You don't have to be a shoehead to type in this into this. Google has all the answers, all the prices. Type it in Google. Now you got all the images and stuff like that. Now you can click the eBay listing, see what they go for on eBay. $196. That sucks. You know, those are real results. You don't want to sell that for $196. That means people have already kind of, you know, used these shoes and they're old. So there's cool shoes like the retros. You know, all the retros, all the Air Jordan retros are usually pretty good. You can just actually, what you could do if you want to like reverse engineer this is you can just type in eBay and then you can just type in Air Jordan. Or you can even be like more creative. If you're a woman, you might want to not sell Jordans, you know, because you don't understand Jordans. You might want to sell soccer jerseys for your favorite soccer team. They got soccer jerseys on there. $209 soccer jersey or Nike Off-White jersey. Okay, it's $209. There's 6 people watching it. It looks like they sell a lot of these. I know I can get this same thing for like $30 shipped. So that then and there is $170 if I sell it for $209 or $200. You can go to pretty much any of these other suppliers. You know, since Sunday she has sunglasses, wallets, everything. You can go to Kiss for Luxury. You can even go to these suppliers and, you know, shop around. Shop around with the pictures that you see on the website. Send it to some of the other suppliers, see if they have it. They do all the transactions mainly through either Western Union. Some of them do PayPal. And these are the best suppliers. These are the ones that I trust. These are the ones that you hit up. And you just go there. They got their little catalog. Click their catalog. These are bulk manufacturers. They manufacture things in bulks. But they will sell individuals for a certain price, and they will mark the price up like crazy because they're making a crap load of money. And any of this stuff right here, like literally any of these items, you can sell like crazy. Versace sweater. I mean, dude, Versace sweater. Let's see how those go. Because you can get one of those for like, I don't know. So these Versace sweaters go for like $200, $90. This one goes for $350. It has a bunch of people watching it. These are really good items to start with, just to like, you know, just to kind of get the ball rolling with some items, get some feedback. You know that if you send a sweater, nothing is ever going to go wrong. You know, nobody is like taking a sweater and going, you know, sending a sweater back. It's never going to happen. You can do designer jeans, designer motorcycle jackets. They have all types of stuff. Gucci tracksuit. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool item here because these are very exclusive items. So I would just take some of these items and you'll make money just literally putting the items in there. Let's try Gucci red tracksuit. See, because if you're going to do Gucci, make sure you don't do something that's like high end. This is like super high end. See this tracksuit right here? Not this one, but these tracksuits are so exclusive that they don't even really have a value on them. And it's just nothing but cloth. But you know what? Some of these websites, like what I don't like about the websites is that they don't actually go through the actual product. I mean, these are the actual pictures of the product. But if you send photos to some of the suppliers on Facebook, sometimes they're able to send you actual photos of the product in their hand. And that's what I like them to do before I buy things, because I don't want somebody telling me they have something and then I Western Union them money and then find out that they don't have it. So make sure that you get them to kind of prove, that they have something. See, these track suits and, Gucci track suits and stuff like that, whenever you list items like this that are awesome, these are high-end items, they're expensive, and you put them on a 3-day auction or a 5-day or a 7-day auction, you get a lot of people watching the item as it starts to kind of get towards the end. They want the item, and then as it starts to expire, they start bidding towards the item and they start competing because they want the freaking item. They know how much it's cost, and they pretty much pay you what you're worth. You always get paid what you're worth for the item. Bottom line, if it's brand new, they might be getting a price of $350 when it would cost them like $800 from another seller, or they might pay $800 when it costs $1,200 from another seller for the same shoes. It's an auction, so you want to just list the auctions. You don't want to put buy it nows up there. You want to just list it as an auction, keep a low price, and you will always make a profit because you don't have to buy the items. And then once somebody bids on the item, you know that you need to order the item because, there's a demand for it. And then by the time you order it and it gets to you, or by the time the auction's order, items already pretty much headed to your house. These are cool. The Air Jordan Marvin the Martians, they look cool. They might be worth something. A lot of this is just about saying, hey, is these worth something? You're shopping around at a garage sale in China. Well, obviously these are not worth anything because they sell for $34. So they're worth nothing. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Go ahead and throw some questions down there. Let me ask you guys, am I helping you? Is this helpful? Or, be honest. What do you guys need to know? I'm trying to help. You get the supplier to ship once the item is sold or once someone bids. That's up to you, dude. You can either have the supplier ship directly to the customer and you can get the money and pay the supplier with the customer's money if you don't have money. Or if you have money and you want to be like building a really good freaking business, then you order the shoes. Like I already have a Louis Vuitton bid that's going that it already has like $220 profit on it. And I already ordered the shoes in my own size because I like the shoes. So they're headed my way, but I listed the shoes because I'm not attached to a shoe that I can order a billion pairs of, So basically the shoes are going to be here by the end of the week, and the item is going to expire by like tomorrow, and I'm going to make my money. And here's the thing. I'm going to get paid, and then I'm going to pay like $130 for the shoes, and I'm going to keep like $380. It's better to promote an exclusive shoe, an exclusive size, because that looks more authentic, and to use authentic photos of the shoe. But if you have to go on Google, make sure that you're not using pictures of other people's listings, because then they'll say that your shit's fake. And it'll suck because you won't be able to say anything. Oh, these are real. I just stole the photos from some other listing. I'm a good salesman, so I can get around that kind of stuff, but I'm not, not saying you guys can. This stuff is, really all about. Can you guys see my video, by the way? With my screen and everything? I'm just wondering if this is a good. You see my screen and my video? Cool. So this is a really good way to make $1,000 a day. It's super easy. I know Rajab, Karen, David, there's a few people who are already making money. There's a couple students that already made a couple $1,000s since our first training, and this is training number 2. Training number 1 was 3 days ago. So hopefully what you guys will do, all I told them to do is list these shoes like Jordan Retros. I don't want you guys to list the same shoe, so I'm not going to tell you what to list. I'm going to tell you list Jordans. Jordans, Nikes are good. Gucci slippers are okay if you have a decent account. If you really want some help and you're really busy and this shit is just so confusing to you, and you need me to be your mentor and like give you the products and like actually do that and actually run your store and like do like a profit split with me, like how I did with trading, we can do that too. But otherwise, you want to find your products that you sell. I'm a business owner. You're going to be a business owner. Find the products that you sell that give you your markup. And then what's going to happen is you're going to reach obstacles because you've never sold before. PayPal is going to pay you, but then sometimes you're going to have payment holds. And so you're going to have to decide whether it's worth it to even do the transaction, which to me, all money is money. I'm going to get all profit. So I'll come out of my own pocket to send the shoes to the customer. Even if, they were to refund, I'll still do it because it's worth it. The shoes are worth it. It's a little investment. But at the same time, I make enough money to do that. If you don't, then you might need some help. You might need some help fulfilling your items, or you might need a different strategy to fulfill it. The way that you would do that is to go to sites like Bonanza, sites that pay you instantly through PayPal, and sell the items there. Basically, that's really simple. Shopify, no, because you gotta have traffic. You gotta buy traffic to do Shopify, so that's not cool. I don't do that. What else? I'm not going to lie to you guys. There's like 3 nuggets that I have that I'm holding from you because I can't really just give up these 3 nuggets. I already kind of gave up one of them, but there's a way that you can make like a lot of money doing this. I'm telling you guys the method, but I'm really making a lot of money doing this eBay thing. And that's because I understand how the internet works. I can tell you guys right now that I'm the best internet geek when it comes to like, this type of stuff. I'm going to find out how to make the most freaking money, with the markup and drop shipping and with my methods. The method that I specifically use is, man, I make a lot of money with this stuff. Yesterday I made like $5,300. And as soon as I wake up, kid you not, as soon as I wake up, as soon as my eyes open, within 20 minutes, I've already made like $300. Because as soon as I wake up, there's stuff that, you know, that I can make money from. Listen, if anybody, I'm telling you right now, if anybody asks me if I have a source for something, it's going to really piss me off because I gave you my sources. It's like you asking me to be your slave and go talk to your source for you. But if you ask me, hey, do you have a shoe on hand? I need it because somebody wants it. Then I'll be able to help you, you know, or nobody has the shoe that I need. I looked everywhere. Do you have it? Then I can help you. Okay, here's how the dropship aspect works using a bid from someone and then ordering the shoe. You list any item you want. You can list up to 50 to 100 items. It just depends on what your age of your account is. So start slow. Act like you're listing some of your old item collections, you know? Just find some items. I'm telling you, don't stick with the crowd. The people who are going to make the most money are going to be the people who discover their own fucking shit. And then you just keep it to yourself. I'm giving you guys this because I want to make you money, but I'm making money off this stuff because I picked them all and I discovered them. And now I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to make more than I did. And then I'm going to move the hell on because too many people are selling these products now. That's what I realized. So when you find your own unique product where you got the only one, yes, I do use a VA, but not right now. I have a VA, but I'm going to put him to work in a few days. It's very important to kind of be cordial with everybody. You don't want to be like angry when people ask you, are these authentic? Do you have the receipt? Well, how do I know? Well, where'd you get them from? You know, you don't have to, pardon my French, let people dick around your time. Don't let people dick you around. Just be like, look, do you want the shoes or not? I can send you an invoice. Do you want the shoes or not? Yes or no? I got no time for this. I'm at work, buddy, trying to make some money for, you know, whatever. So I'm selling it to the next buyer. Okay, thanks. I got lots of offers. These are, you know, brand new in the box. I bought them the first day. It doesn't matter what you say. You know, you're selling a freaking shoe on eBay. They're going to ask you all tons of stupid questions, and they're really, really annoying. And shoe heads can be really annoying too, by the way. They're just like some bipolar buyers, but I'm telling you, you're going to love them because they spend a lot of money on shoes, and, you know, they just want to know that, like, the size is on the tag and that you actually have the size that you say you have on the tag, and that you have a picture of the tag, and that you can send them an authentic picture of the tag right now. That's what they want to see, you know. So they might say, hey, you know, send me a picture of the bottom of the rubber, you know, and then you just go on Google and you type in Jordan Retro 4 bottom of the rubber and you send them that. They're like, okay, I'm comfortable now. That's what I have to do all day. So you can get yourself in a lot of success by doing that, you know, because technically every listing is technically an asset that someone has, and you technically have all of these assets available to you. So all you have to do is sell them like a salesman. And all you got to do is list them. Nobody's listing them. You're going to sell every single item. So guaranteed, every time you list an item, unless it doesn't sell, you're going to make profits as long as you list the item above, you know, the price where you got to spend money and break even. So, what else? What else we got? We got lots of stuff in these sites. Now, another thing they have is these Yupu albums. These little Yupu albums are kind of cool. Like, these are the best suppliers, guys. They're not all the same supplier. Don't sleep on the bottom of the list. Just because something's on the bottom of the list doesn't mean it's bad. These are actually great places to get photos from. You know, some of them have names. These are like the last places that people in our group are going to be looking, you know, to sell shoes. They got shit like this. Like, these are just great, you know, posting these photos, the photos being authentic looking. Um, Notice I said looking. You don't know with these websites. That's the only thing. But these are fucking awesome. I would order these for myself because I've never seen them before. And if you set, I'm about to hide these. I'm selling these today. uh, these are just incredible. I would buy these for myself. They're probably like $70, but they actually have a receipt inside of the box. And not only do they have a receipt, if you go on Yelp and you look at the receipt has a website and it has a store name on the receipt, and you can type it in Google and then it'll show up on Yelp in China. And it's like Louis Vuitton flagship store, and it's right there on the receipt. And they have all these on hand. It's insane. So you can take the photos. I would obviously not take a photos that you have all of them because they want to be the supplier. But these are really good photos and stuff like that. Like, this is a crazy shoe. You know, it's something that you shouldn't have every size of. So if you're going to list something like that, you know, some of the shoes are like not even released. I'm serious. Some of the shoes are like available way before they come out. And that's because these are from the manufacturer, and you're like selling a shoe that's not even out yet. It's like selling the PlayStation 3 days before it comes out. You got the PlayStation already. You know, everybody wants it. You can use apps. There's an app called Sales Calc. Sales Calc will help you to choose the price. You know, it'll tell you exactly what you need to list it at in order for you to make X amount of dollars and stuff like that, you know, as far as your costs and everything. So you don't need to do all the math. Poshmark is really cool. People will send you a lot of offers on Poshmark. You wouldn't even be checking them. Like, I'm going to check my Poshmark right now. I have a lot of offers on Poshmark, and I just missed them. Your offer. See, like, this guy was willing to pay me $400 on Poshmark, and he's just like in the comments. We'll give you $400 right now. Will you take $400? So going to these little sites, you got to just think it's all merchandise that nobody's paying attention to but you. Right now, you're just looking at the next product you want to be the source of in the United States, you know? And, you know, there's some shoes that you would think that these are some cheap shoes, but you really need to type these shoes into Google, because if they have these shoes, I know these shoes are like $1,000. So chances are nobody is paying attention to these shoes. Nobody's listing them. You know, you found something, you came up, well, these are actually not $1,000. Sorry, I don't know my shoes that well. I thought they were the other ones. But a lot of those retros, man, like the Retro 4s and all that stuff, these little retros, not right now. It's all like, you know, very expensive on eBay. So you want to just shop around. You got to spend a little bit of time finding some items. It's kind of what I'm doing with you right now. And you want to do that. On the website, you see Chinese language, but no. See, this is cool. This is a cool little markup. See, these is a starting bid of 150. You can get these shoes for like $60, you know, $100. It's not bad. You know, you're flipping your money. These are at 325 Air Jordan Retro 3 white cement. So, okay, that's a pretty good product. There's some markup there. It's just another product that you list anyway, just another thing that sells. So that's actually the shoe right there. It's $170 to buy the shoe and then drop ship it directly to the customer. So, yeah, there's really nothing to that. You list the item, put a minimum like $200. That's what I do. I just list it for like $200 because I know I'm going to break even if it sells for 200. If you see stuff like this, if you notice people are undercutting you and selling this stuff for like $95, $125, they're used shoes, and you might as well not even sell it. It means too many people have them, and you're not going to do too well with that product. So then you scroll down, they got everything. They got Uggs. You can, all these little Youpu sites, you can email the people. They have contact forms. Or you can just send the photos to the supplier and see if any of them have those shoes on any of the Youpu sites, because these guys are pretty, you know, they're pretty sharp. And then what else is good? I mean, bags are pretty cool if you're a woman. Women love bags. Women's fashion is the #1 category for sales, actually. It's more than men's. Women's fashion sells better than men's. Much better. I'm just throwing that out there. It's like one of the most highest traffic sections of eBay is women's fashion. Yeah, this site is slow. Anyways, that's really it, guys. I mean, that's it for today. That's all I got to teach. You guys got some questions? Oh, there's one more thing. One more thing that I do want to teach. If there's a shoe that you want to ship fast and you get your funds limited or something, like your funds get put on hold or whatever until you ship the shoe, and you want to ship the shoe real fast so that the customer gets their shoe, you know, oh, you know what I got to do? Thanks for saying that, Bradley. I got to go over the structure of a listing, like the description and shit like that. So when you're doing a listing, you want to make sure that it's very simple to do a listing. It's the easiest part of this whole training is to actually do the listing. Super simple, super fun to do. I'm actually going to do a listing right now because it's like going to the gym. Every time you do a listing, it's like you went to the gym one time. You know, so inventory. Topkicks.us has the inventory. So I'll go to Top Kicks. I know they got the names of the shit that I like. We're going to make some money right now, guys. Now it's money-making time. We are live. So I hope you're following along and doing this with me. If you have a good eBay, if you don't have a good eBay, you better pick a really low-end shoe. I'm not kidding. Don't pick a freaking, you know, $800 shoe and then post it on there. It's just not a good idea. Can you guys still hear me? I think I'm having a problem with one of these sites. eBay is not loading up for me for some reason. I think they hear me talking about all this. But I bet Facebook will load. No? Okay. Well, look, guys, I don't know why this is going on eBay. All right, well, you know what? Actually, I don't really want to go over the structure of a listing because I did that in the first video, and this is supposed to be for our membership course, so I think that'll be a little bit counterproductive. I wanted to talk about some other stuff, actually. So, this is what you will do if you need to know how to post a listing. Go to the first video, and it'll show you where I'm just, very quickly, I go to eBay. I would show you guys right now, but I don't know what's up. For some reason, it's just not surfing. Maybe I'll try another browser or something. But all you need to do is go to eBay. You will see a little button. You type in the name of the shoe that you're looking for. Find a shoe that they've sold a couple of the shoes. They've sold a few of them. And then right there under the photo, it says sell one like this. Click sell one like this. Make sure that you take the title from the same shoe and spin it a little bit, spin it around so it's not the same exact title, so that your shoe isn't indexing with that same one. And yeah, you just take a description, jack a little description, and list it for 3 days, 1 day, 7 days, 5 days, however long you want. And then once it expires, then you're good to go. Once it expires, you're in the clear. You make your money, and then you send the money to the supplier, and you keep the profit. That's simple, and you just do that a lot of times without getting limited by PayPal. The longer you can do that without getting limited by PayPal, the faster you're going to make money, the easier you're going to make money long term. And as soon as you get limited by PayPal, you need to hit me up, because I'm the guy who fixes those problems. Anybody got any questions before we close the session? The WeChat referral thing, I don't know what that is. Okay, I want everybody to know this. I hope everyone's listening. Karen probably signed up 4 or 5 people today in like the last 12 hours. So she gets $75 a commission. So that's an extra. I'm just going to think it's 5, Karen. I don't know if it's 5. We'll just say 5. I think it's 5. It's like $375. And all she did was what I told her to do, was copy my post on my wall and put it on her Facebook. And then everybody that, hits you up, just send them to me. Send them to my to my messenger, and I will close them, and you'll get $75 a sale. That'll help you if you need to fulfill your orders as far as shoes, as far as inventory, whatever it is. That'll help you fulfill your inventory fast. The website, see this video again. Well, I'm just going to send the video. The website, I'm going to hopefully finish tonight. Any other questions? And for personal mentorship, if you want me to personally mentor you, put some items on your store. You got to give me 250 plus profit split. And that's a deal. I'm not going to make that deal again because really my price is 500, but I don't want to charge anybody $500 right now. But that's a lot of time. But yeah, I'll put products on there. You will be making money. Guarantee you will make money because I make a lot of money on eBay. I have a method that is like you get around everything. They put a hold on you. You're still making money. You know. By the way, guys, the 47-minute video is a 47-minute video. It is not 15 minutes long. You have to download it. Yes, Steven, I'll send you that. Let me get that to you right now. Any other questions before we cut this thing off? Did you guys like this session? Because if you did like this session and you learned something, I'm going to actually ask everybody to do something. And I do mean everybody because I have an experiment. And I'm going to tell you guys about my little theory. I'm going to tell you guys about my theory. And you're going to believe me and you're going to take my fucking word for it because I've done this before. And we made $1 million in less than 7 months as a team. Cash. And this is what we did. When I started the Green Room Academy with the trading, there was 5 of us, okay? I was teaching people how to trade candlesticks and binary options, and that took off. And we were making money, and we know what happens, binary and trading, you know, everybody wins, everybody loses. But everybody learns a foundation of making big money. And I am not charging you guys anything for this because I guarantee you after today, you will make your money back. If you do what I told you to do, you will make your 150 back. So you didn't pay anything. You really didn't pay anything because you're going to make it back and you're going to make another 150. And then you're going to be making money every day. So I really put you on. You really didn't pay me for anything. And I know that. So anything beyond, you know, me teaching you how to make money, like the general way, like it's going to be expensive. I want this to be like better than the Green Room because this, anybody can jump in, have no money. It costs no money to run. You can make 1,000 or more a day and you don't have to have any money. It didn't cost me no money to start doing it. And I make right now at least 2,000 a day. And all I do is post items on eBay and sell the little membership course. If I find out that you sell my course, which I will find out because I am the internet king. If you sell my course and I find out and you're selling my course for 150, not only are you going to be out, I'm going to chase you down and it's going to not be good. So I want you guys to find out through me how to make an extra 50 grand in the next 3 months. And I'm telling you, all you have to do is copy my Facebook posts. Because every time I post on Facebook, as I'm telling you, as soon as I wake up, before I've even looked at eBay, I'm up $450, $600. Because everyone needs it. Everyone needs this. Everyone needs it. I'm telling you, the people who have done this 2 days ago will tell you. There was only 7 of us in there, and out of the 7, everybody came back and made their money. Now there's like 50. You guys are all going to come back making your money. 50 times 150, if you all get your money, and then you start making, if I can get each of you to make $500, there's like 30 people in here. If you make 500, that's 15 grand. You can make 500 today and you guys can come back and there will be like $15,000 in sales after what I told you guys to do. But you got to work fast. You know, you got to list quick auctions, like 3-day auctions, not 7-day auctions. That's like, if it lists for 7 days, then it lists for 7 days. But if you want me to take it to the next level for you, I have a bot that I have developed, and it's almost done. It's going to be coming out in about a week and a half, and it's going to get around eBay and list the items without us even having to touch the computer, and it's going to be for sale. And that is going to be an upsell. I'm telling you about it right now. It's going to be able to post like an insane amount of listings. Not only that, it's going to be able to basically find the listing, find all the data, descriptions, probably even the photos, and automatically list it, and then rotate the account, get around eBay, and then post another ad, and then create a new account, get around eBay again, and then post an ad on that new account. And then I'm going to show you how to get your money with all those accounts without getting 21 day hold. That's going to be the next level, because that's what I'm doing. You guys are just getting the freaking ball rolling. I've been doing this shit since 2011. I did this before trading. This was the first thing I ever did. And I was doing it the wrong way, but I was making a lot of money. I was just, buying shit replicas, to be honest with you. And I was doing it that way. And I was getting taken down every day. And so I was getting around eBay. I had 8 accounts as a kid. I was 16 and I had 8 eBay accounts with 8 different names, 8 different addresses, 8 different proxies, 8 different IPs, 8 different user accounts. And eBay thought I was 8 different people. And I was making like 1,000 a day or more. And my markup was even worse than now. It was like 2,000%. I would buy stuff for like $17 and sell it for like $350. And I would just order like 20 of them each and order it to my house. It'd come in 5 days. And then I'd say, okay, they're all here. Now I'm just going to sell them all, make all my money back. I was smart like that when I was 16. And I want you guys to be even smarter than I was and not even have the freaking items. Just list all the items. You know what I'm saying? I can get unlimited eBay accounts, unlimited PayPal accounts. I got the plug for all that stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. As far as taking the business to the next level, you got to come to me. I'm not going to tell you guys a price for that kind of stuff. If you want me to work with you close and help you, then we'll work something out. And, that way that you can make money with this. But all you really need to do today, and I'm going to leave it with this, is I want you guys to do 2 things. I know every single person in here. I'm going to say everyone's name. Keandra Jackson, Chris Garcia, Philip Thompson, Andrea, Bradley, Christopher, Cindy, Daryl, Gretchen, Jen, Jonathan, Joseph, Christine, LDX. I don't know who that is, but I'll find you. Michael Walk, Maya, Rajab, Ryan, Scott, Steven, Young, Lindsay. If any of you want my help, if any of you want to see me again after this webinar, because this is a $150 webinar. No, it's really like a $150,000 webinar, because you can make $150,000 this year with what I just told you on this webinar. Then I'm telling you that you will make a lot more money if you just go on your Facebook wall and copy some of the posts on my wall. Just copy the posts on my wall. That way you don't have to show any of your results to start making money today. You could just say, look what our students are doing. This is crazy. Just got off this webinar. It was freaking awesome. I'm mind blown, ready to make some money. It's called Auto Retail Dropship. I will do all the selling. All you got to do is put people into a messenger chat with me, and you're going to make $75 a sale. And if you bring me a few people, you're going to make more per sale. If you want to keep seeing me, then we need to keep bringing people into the group. And I want to keep teaching new people. I don't want to show up, and I'm just teaching, and nobody is making any noise because you want to keep it a secret. No, we're going to help a lot of people make a lot of money. So go on my wall, pick one of the 5 posts that I make about this stuff per day. I'm not going to do another webinar. I'm telling you right now, I'm screenshotting everybody's name. I'm copying and pasting or screenshotting, whatever. Everyone's name who's in the webinar. And it's like homework. If you haven't done it, then if you hit me up and you ask me a question and you're not doing what I'm telling you to do in order to make money, you're just like, well, I only want to make money selling it this way, you know? But it's like, if you just do what I say, we can all make the most amount of money if everyone does the most. And I'm the coach and you're the player. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to do this. I know how to make the most. If you guys can follow and really make a lot of money, then I'll just put you all to the next level if I see that you can all handle it. But as a newbie, there's certain things I can't tell you because you could do, what can I say? You can do unethical shit with it. You can do things that can hurt you long term if I tell you how to do certain things that can make you a lot of money. But if I see that you guys are fulfilling your items and you got good stores, you're not getting shut down by PayPal, then we can move forward. But why do you think I'm not doing webinars every day? Because you guys need to get some results so that you have some questions, so that you learn a little bit on your own. You get familiar. It's like riding a bike. You know, it's a whole new marketplace. Then I'm going to teach you guys how to fix the little problems that you guys got. Other than that, guys, that's all I got to say. If you guys got questions or you got an offer or something you want to shoot it to me, or you like something I said in the webinar, hit my messenger. Other than that, I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to let you guys, you know, unmute your mics and stuff like that, you know, so anybody can kind of talk. You can mute your mic or whatever. It's crazy. We're about to close it out, but, you know, anybody can say anything they want. I'm done, you know. Ask any question that you got on the top of your head, whatever.
Let me know. You just not gonna get it. Okay, switch back out.
So you guys like that stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. I'm going to send